So about a year ago, someone came to me and they said, "Hey, I have a gift for you." And as I opened it up, I found this shirt wrapped up. And, as a pastor, of course, if you're going to get any shirt as a gift, this is the shirt you're going to get. And I laughed at it and said thank you. But you know what? I've wore this shirt a handful of times, and it's created great conversation. And the more I wear it and the more I just think about the simple statement that it makes, it's so profoundly true. Not just for the world, but for me every morning. I have to remind myself, y'all need Jesus every morning. The world needs Jesus every morning. And so let's talk about that for a minute. What does it mean to need Jesus? See, there's this beautiful illustration in the book of Exodus where Moses is leading his people through the wilderness and God is supplying for them manna. And Moses tells them in Exodus 16 to only collect what you need for that day, that there will be more the next day. And that's how God works. We need to go back to him daily through Jesus to get more and more of our sustenance for life. Spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, we need Jesus in all of those categories. And so what happens oftentimes is people try to have a spiritual moment, a come to Jesus moment, but then they just try to live on that for the rest of their life. It's like eating one gigantic meal and then never eating again. And we know that we can't sustain ourselves that way, that we need to eat daily in rhythms. And at the same way, we need to take in Jesus and his truth and his word daily. And so when we think about our need for Jesus, there is an incredible spiritual need that we have for Jesus. Jesus covers everything of our past. He covers all the sin, all of our shortcoming, our separation from God in the past. And Jesus also completely secures our future, that we will be restored and made right with our Creator and be in a relationship with him for eternity to come. So he takes care of our past, he secures our future, but there's also something he does every single day, and why we need Jesus every day, because he sustains us and gives us the power and the sustenance through his word and the gift of the Holy Spirit to get through each day. The trials that come each day, the temptations that come each day, the doubt, the fear, the worry, the insecurities, all these things as humanity that we struggle with every day, Jesus is the answer to them. The power that comes through him, through the gift of the Holy Spirit. And so when Jesus is talking to his disciples in the Gospel of John, and he's just laying out kind of his final teaching for them, he says one powerful thing to them, and he reminds them, without me, you can do nothing. And so, friends, I know our world looks at it as we can accomplish a lot of things. And you know what? There are people far from Jesus who have accomplished a lot of worldly things. But that's not what Jesus is saying. He's saying, without me, you cannot do anything, meaning emotionally, spiritually, physically, what you need to sustain your life, to really, truly be full and happy, you cannot accomplish without me. So y'all, we need Jesus. Let us be reminded of that, and let us chase after him every day.